points of view that despite those challenges said, we are sticking this out, we believe in her?
Yes, so for us is that it's not something that we just say, it is something that is lived. It's something that is lived in our organization as well, because women's football and women empowerment is ingrained in our values and how we are value inclusivity. And for us, inclusivity means that women as well as women, and now we're bringing it in the football space, is that we have a space as well that you are a young girl, you aspire to play football, and how can you be included? Your journey may not look like men's football, but how do we honor women's journeys and meet them where they're at? And right now we're talking Sasso League. We're asking ourselves, how can we meet Sasso League players where they are so that they are allowed to have the dreams, the big ones, and nobody's going to say, your dream is not valid. So for us as Cecil, it's engraved, I'll say, in our DNA. We consider ourselves as leaders in the spaces we take up. Pioneers and pathfinders, simply because we go where nobody's willing to go. We do the brave thing. Yes, it's never easy when you're the first one to take a step, but because we are leaders and we see ourselves as leaders, we trust the journey and go in it for the long haul and invite others to come along because we've paved the way.
That's beautiful, and it's beautiful that you believed when no one else believed. I'm sure at that point, Safa was just like, come on, let's just believe in women, they can do it too. And as we speak to that, Lydia, as I start to wrap up with you, when you look at the objectives that were set out when the Sasol League was developed, where you are now, are you happy with the strides that have been made? Where do you feel like you would like to see more being done? Whether it is from a SAFA point of view, whether it's from a player point of view, or whether it's just from the point of view of once the teams are able to move up from the SASA League, being able to maintain that status in a much higher and competitive league.
Yeah, I think starting with, where we are right now, I think I can safely say we are happy with the journey that we've taken, the strides that have been made in women's football development, in women's football as well, putting us on the international map and also being competitive on the international stage. We are really happy that, Sasol was there on the journey, when we failed multiple times to qualify for the Olympics. When we eventually qualified for the Olympics, we're failing to qualify for the World Cup, and we're also not we're not getting the ultimate prize for us being lifting the African trophy. But they stuck around and they always believe that we can do this. And also from the association's perspective, we never stopped, in believing that the girls can get there. In the journey, we can see that a lot of investment had been put in men's football. And we wanted to lift the women's football. I think it was in Vision 2022 where we talked about, bringing the girls up as well. One of the pillars there was about gender equality, and equity as well, to ensure that we give the women the resources required, so that, they can be on the same level as the men. But look at the girls now. We can safely say, they're a little bit a step, ahead because, the investment that we have put into them. So we are happy that, the girls have gone to qualify. Banyana has gone to qualify for two successive FIFA Women's World Cup, and also the Olympic Games, in London and in Rio as well, and also lifting, the women's AFCON trophy. That was, to me it was heartwarming. This is what we really wanted to be, the African champions. But like I'm saying, it's not where we want to exactly be, because we want now to take a step further to say, how do we become competitive against the likes of USA? You saw them, you saw us, competing against them in these two games. And these are the kind of games that tell you, you think you have arrived, but you have not arrived, because there is still a journey. There is still room for improvement for us to actually get to that international stage where, playing the US, playing the likes of Spain should be something that, we go in there comfortably. The girls are comfortable about it. They don't get international stage fright, and they can perform on that level. I think it's still a journey that we need, a gap that we still need to close on the international level, as far as Banyana is concerned. But as far as talent identification is concerned, I think us as an association as well, with the help of Sasol, it's about identifying talent in the rural areas. I think we're missing that space there, because the talent we are seeing now is more in the urban, the townships, but what about that player in Ramatlala, for example, a player in
Kamalamle.
those players, it's about identifying those players, and those rough diamonds and bringing them up. I think that's a gap that we need to look into. How do we go into the rural areas so that we can identify those players, bring them up so that they can be on the same level as the under 17s, under 20, and eventually translating them into the national team. I think it's a difficult journey, but it's doable. I think we used to you talk about the workshops that we used to have, the Sasol roadshows that we used to have. We need to look into how do we get into the deep rural areas of South Africa so that we can get the next Lebogang Ramalepe, for example, because some of these players are not in Soweto, they're not in Soshanguve, they're not in Umlazi. These players are in the deep rural areas, and you can actually find them and, patch them, shine them up, and they can be real diamonds that will actually end up in the international stage.
And we'll hold you to that. I look forward to seeing what you're going to do to try and identify these diamonds that we're going to bring out. But as I wrap up with you, let's talk about, you say there's a gap that needs to be closed. We're seeing where we are versus where we want to be, looking at the quality of competition we've been facing. How tough has the pressure been on you as SAFA to professionalize women's football? Because I know a lot of people keep on asking, we need to professionalize the game for women. How tough is that pressure?
It's expected pressure because it's something that we've, as the association, have been speaking about. I think it started in 2019 when we established the SAFA National Women's League. That's what we were calling it before, the Hollywood Bets came on board. But the question is, how do we take this current league now and translate it into a professional one? Because currently it is more amateur stroke semi-professional, because you've got clubs that are paying the players, they're making ends meet on a monthly basis, but you have clubs that are not actually on that level. But for us as an association is to ensure that all clubs are on the same level. They get the kind of grants that they were getting, in men's football. But at the end of the day, it's about having a sponsor similar to Sasol for that league as well, that can assist us in terms of putting the money on the table, and also the broadcasting of the league is quite key. We've got 240 matches that we provide through that league on an annual basis, but we only manage to cover, a little portion of that league.
Margin.
So it's a small portion, but we can make it work, in the near future. It's about, evaluating the league. Where is it now? Where do we want to go? Do you want more teams? Do you want less teams? I think we are going to work once we launch our women's football strategy, we are going to look into the strategy in terms of professionalizing the women's football league. But everyone that is talking as well, they must put the money where their mouths are. If you want me to professionalize women's football, know that it takes money to professionalize women's football. The association does not have that kind of money that is required. We rely on corporate South Africa. We rely on broadcasting rights, broadcasting revenue to bring in that kind of money that can actually filter into the teams. Because also professionalizing women's football, it's not only about paying the players, it's also about professionalizing the clubs, professionalizing the space, the administration of the league as a whole. So it takes a lot to professionalize the women's football league, but also it's about money at the end of the day, nothing but money.
All right, so if anyone's listening and you've got money, we need your money. We want your money. Nazifa, I'm wrapping up with you now, but just a word ahead of this draw to the teams that are going to be going up into the championship this year between the 16th and the 22nd of October. We saw last year Copperbelt ladies getting the promotion. We saw Amatax getting the promotion. And we look at where they're sitting right now on the log. You've got Copperbelt sitting on 12th position. So they are doing so much better than the teams that have been playing in the Hollywood Bet Super League. And then you've got Amatax, and I think they've been the surprise package of this season, occupying the 5th position, just brand new into this league. So what do you want to say to the ones that are going into the playoffs this year?
Yeah, so I just want to say that this, for me, what you're saying speaks to the potential of Sasa League and what a difference it actually does make yes, it is not a professional league, but it has to all start somewhere, and Sasol League is where it starts. So we're really looking forward to a beautiful week out in Bloemfontein, and between the 16th and the 22nd, where the final will play on the 22nd. And our invitation is to, if you are in Bloemfontein and you're around and you believe in her and what she has to offer, come and watch the game. And as Lydia said, like, it's about, like, she's needing the money and we need the spectators. And for us to put our money where our mouth is by starting to go and watch those matches and really support. And we have a campaign. We're rallying around people in around Bloemfontein, partnering with media that side to invite everybody to be part of women's football through the Sasol League. So we've got a prize money, obviously, of the winner who walks away with 200,000 rand, runner-up is 100,000, and then the third place is
life-changing
60,000
for a
rand.
team in the league.
Absolutely. Yeah, it makes a difference.
Thank you so much, ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, Lydia Muyapaur, SAFA CEO, as well as Nozipho. Thank you so much,
Thank you
ladies.
so much. Thank you. Don't forget the video.
And we touched about Believe in Her and what it's all about and what it means and what we want to achieve with it. And perhaps you may still be asking yourself the question, I still don't get it. Don't worry, we're going to play you a little clip and let you know what Believe in Her is all about.
Thank you. I'm good.
I'm Kolosa Piana, and I believe in her dreams.
I'm Kaylin Swart, and I believe in her dreams.
Kalabiso ka na katakumalatan. Kidumala turon sa kako.
Hi, I'm Robin Moodley, and I believe in her dreams.
Hi, my name is Nakala Tsane, and my name is Nakala Tsane. We believe in her dreams.
Hi, I'm Gabriela Salgado, and I believe in her dreams. Hi, I'm Figile Nakama. I believe in her dreams.
I'm Jermaine Sipasenra, and I believe in her dreams.
I'm Wendy Shongwe. I believe in her dreams.
My name is Timbi Katlana, and I believe in her dreams.
Hi, my name is Andy Deslamini, and I believe in her dreams.
Dumelang, ke nna Nombola Khwale, ke dumela ditorong tsa gagwe.
Powdy Village, Muleji, in
Hi,
South
my name is
Africa's.
Bosiwe Ngobo. I believe in her dreams. I do. The moment we've all been waiting for, the moment that we've all come here today for, is of course to do this draw and reminding you once again from the 16th until the 22nd of October, we'll be out in Bloemfontein at the Petrus Molemele Stadium. That's where we'll play the group stage games, the semi-finals, and of course the big final on the 22nd. The winner walking away with 200,000 Rand and the runner-up with 100,000. I'd now like to call on Mr. Moremi Klip from the South African Football Association, and he's going to take us through the draw. Oh, Umo, I can go on.
Thank you very much, Lucy. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to conduct the draw, but in the meantime, I'll ask if we can play a presentation just to update you in terms of the playoffs. Can you play PowerPoint presentation before the draw? Whilst they are preparing the balls. This is Puto, you can help. Presentation, please.
Pad, Mr. Moremi. I can go to Tilo Pad.
Okay, I think they are still preparing the presentation. Let's confirm whether we have teams here. Which teams? Rama Sautle from Limpopo. I think they are here as well. Sasol Juventus, if they are here, from Pumalanga. We don't have, oh, they are here. Which team? Another team, Royal Queens. We have Royal Queens, or Royal Kids, they are here. So these are the 3 teams, or we have another one. Okay, we have 3 teams that have attended. Okay, thank you very much. In terms of the social playoffs, our preparation, and then maybe we are playing in Bloemfontein as it has been indicated, and then Mangaung is the host city. We can go to the next slide. So this is our province, Free State, where I come from. The next one. Mangaung is the host. Okay. Mangaung is the host as Metro, and then Bloemfontein as the city. It doesn't work, your PowerPoint. Okay. Now we have 9 teams that will be playing in Bloemfontein with 207 players, 63 team officials, 24 match officials. So we play within 5 days. So next one. Okay. Yes. So in terms of the plan for the tournament, these are the plan. We are expecting the teams to arrive on the 16th, and then we'll start our group stages on the 17th, 18th, and the 19th. And then the 20th, we'll be playing the semifinals, and then the 22nd, it will be our final day where we'll be presenting the 2 teams to Hollywood Bet. So this is our stadium. That is Dr. Molemela Stadium, which is situated in Mangaung, Rocklands, Karisano. So this stadium has hosted many PSL games. It's the home of Siwelele. Siwelele supporters will be there supporting our teams from the 17th until the 22nd. So confirming the teams, we have the following teams. University of Fort Hare from Amatole region, Raymond Muhlaba, LFA. And then we have Aishas from Lejoloputswa, Machabeng in Velcom. Then for Gauteng, they are playing their match this Saturday. So then they will send us the final team. And then Lindelari from KZN, Itequini, Durban. Then we have Limpopo, Ramahlaotle from Waterberg, Mahalakwena, LFA. Then we have Sasol, Juventus. Yeah, Sasol is inside now. Sasol Juventus. From Gersibande, Gavin Becky, LFA. Then we have Royal Wizard from Francis Bad, Solplachi, LFA. Then we have Royal Queens from Bujanala, Rustenburg, LFA. And then we have the last team from the University of Cape Town. That is the team from Cape Town, Taikabek. So now if they qualify, then we'll have a second team in Cape Town, which is the university. So we have 3 universities that will be taking part in this competition. That is ICS University as well as University of Fort Hare. So thank you very much. Then I'll invite Sis Nozipo and Mayor Lydia to come forward and do a draw for us. Our CEO and Mayor Nozipo. So we have 2 groups. We have 3 groups of Group A, B, and C. And then these 3 groups will have 3 teams each. So they are going to conduct randomly. Charlotte. Oh, I'm sorry because I was not told. Thank you very much, Okay. So I would prefer if maybe the CEO goes that side so that May can draw the actual teams. Yeah. CEO can do the grouping and then keep me Charlotte if I'm, yes. Yeah? No, why cross? You must practice. Okay. Just, yeah. No, inside the wrist. Okay. I think. Yeah. After this, they must go for manicure. So we have 2 sets of balls, the blue, navy blue, and the light sky blue one. Okay. Yeah, the side's you, and so that at least we give our sponsor the teams. We hand over the teams to the sponsor. You can start to spin them, and when I see you can spin them, spin them. Yeah, then you can take out one after when you are done. Then you can open it. I call it to say, but it's a lady in China. Yeah, Tamil says unleaded 95. So that's all unleaded 95. Okay, then we have the team. Maybe you can show it. The name of the team. That is Royal Wizard from Northern Cape. So can we have the draw just to check which team, which group the team will be going to? Yeah. That is B1. B1 Royal Wizard from Northern Cape. B1. The next one. I think we must pop it. Yeah. It's easy that way. Okay. And then we have Limpopo Ramatautla is the first time they participated in the social national playoffs, and it's the first team that they've been they promoted from the lower league, because they just go straight to then they just want to go straight to Hollywood Bet. Team ya ko Limpopo. I want to see Obaya guy ko grouping. It's the first time in the social league Ramatautla. It's a new team. Oh, it's a new team. That's great. C2. So they will be in C2. Can I see? Yeah, thank you. C2, not C1. C2. C2, the next one. C2. C2 place, yeah. Yeah, then you can go to the next one. Thank you. Limpopo team. Ramatautla. From Khalakwena. And then the next one is Aishias from Welcome, Machabing, Free State. CEO. From my province. C3. So Free State team will join Limpopo team. The next one. Royal Queens from Northwest. Royal Queens, let's see whether Royal Queens will join which group. A3, so there will be in A3 group, Royal Queens from Northwest, from Rustenburg. You can go, ma'am. That is Gauteng, so we'll have Gauteng by next week. We'll have the name of the team because they are playing this Saturday. They are provincial playoffs. So let's see Gauteng, which group they will be joining. That is A2, so they are joining Northwest. They are joining Royal Queens. Thank you very much. The next one. That is University of Cape Town from Tigerberg, LFA, Cape Town region. Let's see which group. C1, they are joining the Limpopo and Free State. We have the university, first university, in the second university. We have two universities in one group, that is ICIAS, which is formerly known as Central University, as well as University of Cape Town. Two universities in one group. Then we have Sasol, the Sasol one. The Sasol and Sasol one. Now let's see who's going to, which team the Sasol will be playing against. A1. So they are in the group of A1. So I think they chose the head office. They decided to choose the head office. So they will be playing, they will be grouping group A. And then let's see again. Oh, this is Pete. What are we pop? Yeah, what are we pop? Yeah. Let's see who's going to Group B. UHF, University of Fort Hare. That is another university. Aribonem. I think. So they are in B2. They are in B2. Yeah, thank you very much. The last one, I guess the last one, anyone can guess the last one, but let's make sure whether it's the same team that I'm thinking about. Whether it's is what? Oh, Lindelani, KZN. Lindelani, KZN. So let's see whether whether it's a B3 or what. It should be B3. Yes, that's confirmed B3. B3 is Lindelani from KZN. Now confirming our groups, we have Group A, which is Juventus, Gauteng, and Royal Queens. And then Group B, Royal Wizards from Northern Cape, Fort Hare University from Eastern Cape, Lindelani ladies. And then the last group, which is University of Cape Town, Group C, Ramahlaute ladies, and then ICIAS. This confirm our group matches in terms of the fixture. So we can see the fixture is there. So it will be printed out. Then we'll get the copies after this session. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Muremi. You're a quick learner. I saw there you were padding. Who's here from which team? Let's talk to you. Speaking of representatives from the teams that will be playing from the 16th to the 22nd, are there reps here? Can I please get some of the reps to come up forward? Come join me on the stage, please.
Yes, we have 3 reps from the teams. Ramahlaute, Sasol, Juventus, and Royal Queens.
Yes, let's get the reps. Let's get the reps. I love this. The reps are women. All right. I'm going to ask you very difficult questions. If you get it wrong, Nyadlan. Very simple questions. So, firstly, introduce yourself, your name, tell us which team you're representing. And what I want to ask you, you can hold this one for me. What I want to ask you is, how important is it for your team to be playing in the championship this year?
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chira Muraudzi. I'm the team manager of Ramahlaute ladies football team. And obviously, it's such an honor. It's very, very important. I believe each and every girl, when they compete in the Sasol League, their aim is to go for the national championship. So it's really an amazing, amazing opportunity for our team to be representing our beautiful province, Limpopo. So we're looking forward to it.
You saw. Okay, let me move in here. Here we go. There's the mic for you. Introduce yourself again, as always, and just talk to us about your preparedness for the championships. I mean, the 16th of October is not that far away. How prepared are you for the competition that you're going to be facing, and how do you think you'll do?
Thank you so much. Good afternoon. My name is Gobisa Nongcolela, team manager of Sasol Juventus from Mpumalanga.
The Sasol one.
Yeah, vusiwe hey, sisebenze kakhulu. Ngayo yonke indlela si ready for yonke into ukuthi nasifika pipeline sibabonisa ukuthi hey sisuka Esasol, by the way.
Siyabonga kakhulu, siyabonga kakhulu. Here we go. Sorry, don't worry, I'll get that. Okay, introduce yourself. And then I want to know from you, having seen the draw now and the group that you'll be going up against, what are your thoughts on the group and the level of competition?
Dumelang Bagolo. I'm Tsepang Kumalo, and I believe in her dream.
Yes!
I'm all the way from Rustenburg. I'm representing Royal Queens. I'm the director and a player. So you'll be seeing me on the field as well. Well, we were here expecting anything, you know. My team and I come from a very, very far and difficult journey, and we know that this is written God, you know. So we trust in the journey, we trust in the process, and we're ready for the two teams. We were expecting anything, and the food is on the plate, so we're ready to eat and take what's ours. So yes, we're looking forward for, let the games begin. Can the 16th arrive already?
Thank you so much. Thank you, ladies. I'm not going to take too much of your time, but good luck to all of you. Thank you so much for being here today. Kusazoba munandi. From the 16th until the 22nd of October, this is what dreams are made of. Some of these players have been playing, directing, playing at the same time, fighting for a dream. And when we speak about this dream, last year we spoke about how it was believe and live in the impossible. But this year, it's believe in her dreams. And talking about dreams, we saw the University of Pretoria last year being promoted into the Hollywood Bet Super League. And we also saw one of their players getting an opportunity to go to the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup and represent Banyana Banyana. And that is Wendy Shongwe. And this is what Sasol is all about. This is what the Sasol National League is all about. It's giving the girl child the dream. It's saying your dreams are valid. It's saying you can go to Australia and New Zealand and play for your national team. You can go to the USA and play against the likes of Megan Rapinoe in their final game. And that's what this is about. So this is a call to everyone. It takes all of us to play our part in ensuring that we put women's football where it deserves to be. Members of the media, being here today, covering this event, we are closing the visibility gap. The more that young girls can see themselves, the more that young girls can see an Andile Dlamini saying, African child, it's possible, then they also start to believe. And then they start working. Masebenzala, mina unfortunately, Ibola. I can talk it, but I can't play it. I'm going to open up the floor now to the members of the media, or anyone else that's joining us here this afternoon, to ask any questions that you may have. So if you do have a question, you can just put up your hand, introduce yourself, tell us where you're from, and let me know who you're directing your question to. Preferably not to me. Any questions? No questions? Akufani nani? Niyasaba? Or linda ma one-on-one? Sibone kahle ukuthi this was my camera and my time. Okay, we'll give you that opportunity then in your one-on-ones. But thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for being here today, for being part of this moment. We look forward to seeing you all out in Bloemfontein from the 16th to the 22nd of October as two teams' dreams will become a reality. Which two it will be, I don't know. Abanye bathi bayodla ukudla emaplatini, abanye bathi sizivusiwe sisebenzile. It's now down to this moment. We will see what happens there, but two teams definitely getting a step further in their careers. All right, I'll now call on from the SAFA NEC, the member of the SAFA NEC, Mr. Pierce Mandela, to come give us a vote of thanks, please. Awunanga Baba Mandela. Do you want to sit or do you want to stand? What are you more comfortable? This is the most interesting vote of thanks I've ever seen. But go ahead, go ahead. Okay. No, you can just speak. They'll open it at the back. No, it's not open yet. Okay, maybe I lied. Maybe I lied. Let's have a look. Yeah, no, it's not on. There we go.
See, I'm not used to it. Thanks very much, Program Director. The leadership from SAFA, our sponsors, Sasol, members of the media from different media houses, and all protocol observed. I think today it marks a very important milestone in the development of women's football. Moreover, from the relationship that is there between Sasol and the South African Football Association. And all of us will remember when it started from the time of Ahmad Lukluk until now. And we could actually see the rewards from Banyana Banyana. It shows that the relationship, it has actually beared fruit, and we hope that the very same relationship will go an extra mile. Also, from the members of the media, we'd also like to thank you for actually educating the public about the game of football, and also ensuring that you also bring the game of football to the people. And to the teams that are actually participating in this spectacular tournament, we also like to say to you, thanks very much for ensuring that you keep the girl child out of the street. And by virtue of you being at the national championship, it's not by fluke. But however, all what I can say to you is not only about winning, but ensuring that when you are there, there's a level of comradeship that will actually create and make sure that you make friends. All I can say to the teams that will be participating, good luck and make the best team win. Thanks very much.
Thank you. Hayi ukuhlala kukusebenzelile babunqandela. Hayi. Nami ngizoke ngizame ngelinye ilanga. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how we come to the end of our formal program. Members of the media, you will have a one-on-one opportunity for any interviews that you'd like to have. Please have as many as possible because, like I said, we are trying to close this visibility gap. We're trying to see more and more in women's sports and women's football on our different media platforms. And we will not let you go ningadlanga. So we will be giving you some refreshments. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the 16th out in Bloemfontein. God bless you all and continue to believe in her with Sasol League.
Paudi Village, Muleji, in South Africa's Limpopo province is where it all started for South Africa's longest-serving player, Nkumatlo. The journey to New Zealand started in this rural area north of Polokwane, and like every player in the Banyana Banyana squad, the first step to the World Cup was taking on a Sasol League pitch.
I remember when we were still playing in Sasol League. It was good days, especially when you qualify for the championships, when you know you're going to play against the best team from other provinces.
At the current Banyana Banyana, there's a lot of players who've played in the Sasol League. They never gave up on us and it kept on going, and now it's growing and it's amazing to see.
Sasol have played a big role in my life. Winning African Women Player of the Year, I was playing in the Sasol League. 2012 London, Rio, 2019 World Cup, last year 2022 WAFCON champion. As an individual, Sasol has played a huge role in me. They were the only league or a brand that has been there for women's football, and they never gave up on us. With the support, with everything that they have done for me, I will always appreciate, and yeah, they have continued to support us.